Hello, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Joey Barrier. I'm sponsored by the Double Springs Church of Christ to do mission work in Southeast Asia and actually all over the world, but mainly Southeast Asia. We have works in South America and a few other places as well, but about 95% of our effort goes into Southeast Asia. That is because that's where the majority of people on earth live. I wanted to give you just a little report of our work. Y'all have helped us for many years, and we couldn't do what we do without you. So we really thank you for what you have done and what you continue to do for many years. I first got started in this work working with my dad and the Double Springs congregation. They asked us for Daddy to have a successor and someone to carry on with this work, and so we're working side by side right now with the intent of one day him turning it over to me when he's unable to go. But he's healthy, working hard, working strong. This year's been a different year, very different for all of us, and so many different ways. Jeremy was able to make his trip in January just before the lockdown, but everything else shut down after that. Many of our schools were able to get started in the spring and then were cut short, but we were able to have some classes, although none of us were able to go over. But we have lots of people who've been trained in our schools who taught and did everything that they did. One thing that has allowed us to be able to push through this in a kind of a normal fashion is because one of the first things that we do in every country that we work in is we do mass evangelism. We make sure that the gospel gets out there, and not just to one location, not just to one city, not just to one community, but we try to make sure that it gets out there to an entire nation or entire state or province, region, big areas, as big as possible. And we do that using radio, television, internet, literature, and so that's what many of us have gone to right now. We're going to internet. Obviously, right now we're using internet for our services, for everything. Well, we've been doing this. We've been using radio and TV and literature for years and years in our work, and so we're already set up. We were already going, and so we're still getting responses from those. The thing that is hurting is the follow up on that, the in-person follow up. But right now, this first step in our follow up is to make sure that we get some literature out to them. So that's still not hampered with this work, with the pandemic. We're still able to mail things out. We're still able to get things to people, and we're able to use the internet to get literature to people as well. I mean, things are online for them to see in their own language, and so that's also going well. The thing that has been hurt is that face-to-face. We're unable to go on campaigns. We ourselves are unable to go on campaigns right now, although we are in constant communication. And but they're unable to go on their campaigns, unable to go on seminars and gospel meetings in most places. Now, there are some countries, let's say the Philippines, some of the islands are completely shut down, while other islands there hadn't been a single case, and work goes on as normal. And people they're having regular Bible studies and campaigns and going all over the place. And then other places like India, they're completely locked down and unable to get outside of their houses. We know that several members that we've been talking to there haven't been outside of their apartment in New Delhi, India. They've been stuck in there since March. So please pray for them. They're still doing the radio work, still doing TV work, but they're unable to get out. The last thing that we do as a part of our work is we have our Bible schools and we train people. Some of the schools are just about to start back. We're excited to hear that. Several of our schools in Burma, just like our schools are starting back in the fall, I'm sure that things are going to be modified and things are going to be different, just like they are for us. But our Bible training schools are getting back, and they will be having fall sessions, although we will not be able to travel over there. The funds that we normally use for travel, for campaigns, a lot of these people in the different places where we're working are using those funds to keep people alive, as many of us are essential workers. Many of us, life has stayed the same. There are a lot of people whose lives have been disrupted by this, and especially overseas. When you're told to lock down over there, many of them work for their daily wages, and then they buy what they can eat that day with the food that they have, because many people are farmers. Many people just have a completely different type of life that we have than what we have over here. And so that's really hurt a lot of people. And so rather than going on campaigns, rather than using that money for travel, they're not able to travel. So they're using that money to buy people food and relief programs and starting relief programs and things like that in their own hometowns. And so that's how a lot of the money has been used lately. We're hoping that things will open up and we'll be able to get back to work again, hoping for some spring trips, and if not in the spring, surely by next fall, things will be opened up where we're able to travel over there. But I want you to know that the work does continue in every one of these countries. It's just modified, but we're still getting results. So thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do what we do without you. We're going to show a movie or a video of the works that we've been doing. Obviously, this was all shot last year, and a couple of shots were before that from previous years. But this is just the work that's been going on. We don't have any video from this year because we were unable to make any trips. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. Y'all have a good day, and God bless you, and thank you so much for your support.
Yeah. Look at that. Let's go. atrás dela aí.
Isso. Então, com a autoridade que está em Cristo Jesus como discípulo, mediante a tua fé, Amanda, eu te batizo em nome do Pai, do Filho e do Espírito Santo, para a remissão do pecado e receber o Espírito Santo.
अंदर आवतो ना चंपल लेने अंदर आवतो ना
From above.